Hello, friends. Why is there that funky box? What's up with that? Hey! Sorry. Hello, guys. Give me 1 second. No worries, Todd. Thanks for stopping in. So we're just going to go in and do some Tour 8 play today. Hoping maybe we get some tournament holes, but just a general run through of some of the holes for everyone's sake, tournament or not. How is the music level? Is it too loud? Is it good? Is it not loud enough? Alright, let's check the bag. Tour 8's always been a tough one for me. What's going on, Slayer? You know, if I want to go Saturn or Goliath. My Goliath kind of sucks on this account, though. So I think I'm going to keep the Saturn. What kind of backspin does my backbone have right now? It's got enough. It definitely has enough. We're going to go backbone. What's going on, Sylvan? Otherwise, we should be good here. Should be a good club set. What's everyone's thoughts on the next tournament? We think we're going to like the holes, dislike them, worried? Think we're going to do great? How you feeling? Do the count? What do you mean, Slayer? What's going on, Helios? Hey! I apologize if I have to yell every once in a while. These dogs are a pain in my butt. During the day especially. Stop. Oh, gotcha. We will figure it out after this hole. Kind of a funky little shot here. Hopefully we can get close. Nah, not even. Ugly putt from back there too. Just a tough hole to bring in Navigator or Quasar. At least to make any real attempt at, you know, like a Quasar would be great if we had a better wind, tailwind or side wind. But with the headwind, I really wanted the Navigator. I really wish I could fix that stupid scroll arrow. I wonder, let's see. Take my putt first. Oh my God. That's all right. What if... No, that'd have to be two separate layers. Damn, how... This was never there before. It's not cutting off the chat terribly, but more than I would like. I'll have to look into that. Don't want to waste the time in the stream. What's going on, Ian? Yeah, it's been a couple. It's not been that long, though. Maybe they're adding stuff to 7, 2 and 7, so they needed time to work on it. Who knows? Not typical I lose a hole outright in Tour 8. That's alright. Just missed a putt. That putt from that backside of the hill is like the worst spot because you have to put a decent amount of power to get up the hill. So it's a very fine line between having too much power and not enough. Well, that's all the tours. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is all the tours, really. There's only 5 tours. People kind of forget that. There's not really that many. They really could use to just add completely. So we got tailwind, so we want to go Quasar instead. We don't need full top here. We just want a few because that wind is going to carry us a good chunk. And I like to just slight overpower, slight curl with the wind at my back. Could have gone more for sure. Ian, I see it more likely that they just repeat the tours again from the third tee than adding a whole new tour. They should do it now before it gets too late. Because if they add the third tees, then it's going to be it'll be a long ways. They'll have to either change the tour order and switch things up, or it'll be a long ways till people see the new tours. So at least if they make Tour 12 just a brand new tour, and then, I'm okay with it not being in the rookie from the first tee. Kind of give people something to strive for then. The only thing it would suck for is for, practice for tournaments. Rookies and pros wouldn't get to practice on it. Me either at this point. I'm still not high enough to even play 11, really. It'll probably be the best ball ever because I went and had fun last night, and now I don't really have money to buy a pack. I can maybe get a couple fives or get 120 for an account if I'm lucky, but that's like it. So it'll probably be an amazing ball. It'll be a Win 5 ball or like something akin to the Royal ball. Something just ridiculously good that I wish I could drop some money on. I know how it works. I had money sitting and waiting for the last few tournaments. Yeah, Royal's one of the best multi-use balls in the game. It's good for almost any type of hole. You wouldn't really want to waste it on a par 3, but there is even probably a situation where that's still the best ball for a par 3. Especially if you're talking to the Masters division. This hole sucks. I hate this hole. Sahab, everybody needs coins. Yeah, I've had a rough go past few days myself on my main account. Tour 10 has been very unkind to me. You can, Slayer. I like to not waste anything more than a Quasar in Tour 8 and lower. I will. Just thinking about that. No, Ian, I am a firm believer you don't need to. There's a hole or two it sucks for to not have it, but I'll win more long term with the sniper than I will with the Guardian. What's going on, Brendan? Gonna be tough to beat that. too much. Wasn't a bad shot, but a little like maybe a half bar more backspin would have been good. Was going to be tough to beat that anyways. It pretty much had to go in the hole. With the way that hole's designed, it's really hard to stop right next to it. See, I've always used sniper. I prefer ball guide and accuracy over and topspin over just having max backspin. All right, so when I say enter, type enter into the chat. Have it ready to press enter, so all you have to do is hit enter and it'll send. All right, ready, enter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 seconds, not bad. Saab, sometimes if you're having problems hitting perfect, all you need to do is restart your device. Like your phone or your tablet, whatever you're using to play, it might just need a restart. And everybody has their off days. Sometimes you'll be off. It happens. You ready, Brendan? Well, welcome, Ramesh. Glad to have you here. No, we're doing tour 8. All right, when I say go, oop, I was thinking tournament. When I say go, you guys go. I'll wait 5 seconds and I'll go. Ready, set, go. What's going on, Jared? I didn't notice what hole we got. Oh, not a tourney hole. Today is your off day. So you're just not playing by choice because you want to keep your stuff where it's at? Not what you want to do. Although this hole, if you get up there high enough, you know, you could still make it to the green with the rough iron. Yeah, the Sharks have been out in the water, Brendan. I think there's been some good players playing or something. Tour 9 is definitely a sniper tour. You know, 7 and 8 is up for debate, in my opinion. I'm a sniper fan, so I believe you can do it, but it's definitely debatable. But in 9, it's a sniper tour for sure. Those shootouts are sniper shootouts. You know, it's not going to be easy still with an 8. Once you get to Sniper 9, you'll have much more comfort in what you're doing. 8 can still do it, though. I did it with 7, so you can do it with 8. It's just going to take a little more precision on how you're approaching your shots. So we're going to come back so we can play the wind properly. We want this ball to be rolling out past the cup. Not too much, but past it. It's downhill. So we're going to overplay the wind. I hope it's not too much topspin. And a little off still, but it's really, that was perfect with the amount of topspin on there. That wind influenced the bounce to the side more than I was really anticipating. Or I may have just hit a slight little bump in that fairway, because it is definitely hilly there. I usually don't have to play that shot quite as far back. But because of the way the wind was, instead of overpowering the shot, I pulled the target back to where I knew I could adjust for the wind. All right, Slayer. Things have been going better with the tablet. So this tournament, I believe I will be using it. Just took a little getting used to. Plus, I think a big part of my lag was A, the program I was using to mirror, and B, I heard there was just a lot of lag that day. So it might not have even just been me. It might have just been, in general, a laggy day. All right, into the screen. Ready, set, go. Nope. Welcome back, H. Oh, we should. Let's see if I can do it from here. Hey, George. How's it going? I don't know if... I was going to say, I didn't know if my opponent backed out or what. All right, tailwind is better for this hole. Doing pretty good. Yeah, my expert chess was not great. That is for sure. Oh yeah, that happens, Ian. I get the same holes all day long, and I won't draw any tournament holes. Or like, I'll get one or two. But that's their game. That's how they've been doing it the last few tournaments. It's intentional, I promise. I think it might be an effort for them to make it harder. You know, so people aren't getting as much practice on the tournament holes. Till tournament week. Wow, Max is way up there. All right. We're going to put on... We're going to go for one of these. So we're going to come about there. Then make our wind adjustment. A little extra, because it is downhill. See if we can get close. Nope. What's going on, Jimmy? Don't think I've seen you in before. Wow, viewer count is way off. Oh, you're right. I'm thinking from the top of the from the top before the bunker is downhill. Oh, I hate this putt with a passion. Been a while since I've done some real Tour 8 play. I pop in every once in a while, but well, thank you, appreciate that. I got 2 albatrosses on the same hole recently, but it was like 5 holes apart. It was last night or 2 nights ago. Another little pain in the butt one. I like right in here. And I'll move that so we can see. And then this is an extra adjustment. About there. Hopefully it's not too much. It's about what I would have done percentage-wise. Alright, not bad. It's not bad. You can beat it, but it's not bad. Nice, Ian. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. That's a tough little hole. Easy. That's one of the few where you can get 4 yard within 4. You might win. You know, you have a fairly good chance at it still. It's very easy to mess up. All right, you guys ready? I could definitely pop on some Tour 10 after a few of this. I'll just switch to my other account. I still play Tour 10 on this one, but I'm not ready to just go, okay, I'm going to pop on Tour 10 and stream for a bit. Because if I go on a lose streak because I'm streaming, this one, I don't want it to take that hit. My main account, I could take the hit if I had to. Hoping that wouldn't happen anyways, but maybe. If we do really well in Tour 10 and we can go up a bit, then I'll play one Tour 11 game. We'll do like maybe 3-4 more here. Where are we at? Half an hour. We'll get to 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll switch over to 10. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad, my bad. Ready, set, go. I go through big swings with Tour 10. You know, like the other night, I started off 6-0. And then since then, now I'm probably, you know, like 40% over the last 30 or 40 games. You know, like I've lost more than I've won, which is not good for both the bankroll and really not good for the trophies, because Tour 10, you lose more than you win. Even if you win, if you went 50-50, you're going to go down. So I'm down more than I'd like. Hopefully today is the turning point, though, and think, Jesus, this hole again. All right, so this time we will be up here, and it will be a downhill shot. I do. I go with, like, I do sometimes still pop out Navigator's Quasars. I do, Titan's Katanas is my go-to if I need a better ball. And occasionally we'll pop out a Kingmaker, especially if I'm on a losing streak or something. So that's kind of how Tour 10 works for me. I try to still conserve balls, but they are required sometimes. What's going on, Sean? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, but there's a pretty good chance that 3,700 will match up. I'm 33 something. I was up to 36. That's what I mean. I went on a good win streak, and then hell froze over, and now I'm down a bit. That's how it goes. That's why I wanted the bankroll. I waited till I had at least 60 million, and it has served me well, because I've gone up more than I've gone down. But the times I've gone down, if I were down at 30 or 40 million, I would be back in 9 again. And I don't want to do that. I'll take that. I'd almost rather be there than putting. Yeah, see, Slayer, you should be matching up with me no problem, but breakfast, it really helps on a good chunk of them. There are times the Navigator does bone you, but curl can counter that. It's much harder to be accurate with curl than it is with spin. So that's kind of that's the situation. That happens too, Jimmy. My best win streak is 15 at the moment, and it's been a good while since I've crossed 10. I've gotten like 8 or 9 a few times. Especially with this account and my lower account, they go on the bigger win streaks. My main account doesn't go on win streaks anymore, more than 3 or 4 usually. 6 the other day was pretty epic for me. That was a little backwards, huh, Brendan? 23 is a nice win streak. What's going on, Alan? Oh, this one. Pretty kind wind. Need to see what we're doing there. About 3 rings there. Take off a little bit because we are certainly not at max. Should be close. As long as we don't get a funny bounce. A little funny bounce on the end there. Wasn't bad, but you want to be closer on this one. You want to be within 2. Thanks, Slayer. I was getting a lot of requests for music in the channel, and I hate that stuff too. I'm not an electric fan. So I went through and picked the best stuff I could find in terms of my taste on the NCS music, because I want to be able to listen to the same thing you guys are listening to if you're going to listen to it. I don't want to have you guys listening to something and then I have my music in my ears. It just seemed weird for some reason. But this is pretty close to the general styles I would listen to. We won. Yeah, Brendan, I've been trying to go through and actually, Jimmy, it's funny you say that. I kind of had the same feeling. Because this account that I'm using right now with Bird Hunter, phenomenal. I mean, you could tell just by the banners that it has gone well, you know? It has gone well. My main account, awful. Luck has just not been there. My third account has been kind of in the middle. And I've often wondered if there's some kind of luck string attached to when you change your name. It would be an interesting thought. Tinfoil hat time. What's going on, Detlef? Ready, set, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost messed up my own thing. Hopefully it'll still work. Hasn't worked yet anyways. One of the 2,000 Happy Gilmores? Just realized I have not changed my club card, not a once. We'll try to get on that. Yeah, you're fine, guy. A little further back than you'd like to be, but it won't hurt you. So this is one I will bust out a Katana. It's very rare in Tour 8, but Headwind... on a hole that I need side spin, I will do it. I try to save the Titans more for 10. Katana is 8-9 when I need a better ball than a Navigator or Quasar. Kind of my gap, my bridge gap there is what this ball feels like to me. Stop doing that. I don't know what causes that weird... I don't know if you guys are seeing it or if it just happens to be on my screen. That weird, like, purple blob thing that happens for a moment. It's the phone or the tablet's built-in mirroring system that does that, because my phone was doing it too. They're both Samsungs. And I've never had that happen with a different mirroring program. But that being said, this one runs the smoothest, I think. So, I'm still going to use it. It's not a good game yet, brah. Because I can't just make it. I got to do some normal crap here. So we're lining it up like that, hoping that 7 mile an hour, a little closer, pushes it in the hole. It's a little touch of overpower. So I'm pretty sure it's about 1 ring, 2 ring. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. Wow, I'm surprised that's safe. See, yeah, but he was almost right back in it. If I would have water hazard, it would have been an even game still. You can't say good luck. Or you can't say good game. Not till you know it's over. He certainly didn't help himself, though. Wasn't that well played? That should be an eagle, that hole. It's tough with the headwind drive. I will say that. Oh, I keep thinking it's like the tournament where you got to press it and then press play. You ready, Slayer? Probably going to be the last one here, and then I'll switch over to Tour 10. All right. Maybe we'll get a better hole this time. can't remember what hole this is. I don't think it's in there. Oh yeah, certainly not. Well, this will be interesting. We are going to go Navigator. Go about there. And a little more. Not bad. I'd like to be a little further up, but not bad. Nice. I love those. Breakfast. Those are my favorites. When people rage quit after their drive, it's like, you're an idiot. I'll take the free coins. What's going on, DZ? Doing all right. How are you? You'd probably still be able to reach. Well. So we don't want to overpower all the way. We're going to pull back about there. Curl it to crap. Hope we get there. I feel like being in the rough or the bunker here, it's almost as good of a chance as being across the water. So it's worth the risk to me there. Oh yeah, you could certainly start Tour 9. I think I did it at 11 million my first time through, 13 million my second time through on this account that you're looking at. And my third account, I'm at 17 million, but that's just because I'm crushing it. So my bankroll is going up quicker than my trophies. But I'm almost done with 8 there as well, so 9 is just around the corner. So we're at min. We'll pop this up real quick. It's not even a ring. You know, we're just under a ring. The slightest bit overpowered because it rolls uphill. Ah, that's not going to go. Be very lucky if it did. Now I've been there. I did Tour 10 like that when I had like, yeah, 18 million or something like that, and I accidentally hit Tour 10. Freaked out. I ended up having to play it, but I got lucky and won it. It's tough. I mean, the thing is, you play people with, mostly the people in there have very high level clubs. There's still some that are like second, third accounts and stuff that are more your level, but most people that are playing Thor 11 are like a lot of those max players and stuff. So it's very, very, very hard. What's going on, Sandy? Sniper, in my opinion. Contenders to that would be a nice high-level Hammerhead. That's a good choice, actually. But I think level 4 or higher, or it's either 4 or 5, once it hits the 95% accuracy. Because then it's almost as good as a Sniper. You don't have the same ball guide, but you do have more distance. So that's one of the clubs that would contend with it. But I'd still probably go Sniper in most cases, unless your Sniper's like an 8 or 7 and your Hammerhead's a 4 or 5. Then I'd switch over. Yeah, I have an APOC 3, Brendan. Thor 5 though, so we're getting there on that regards, but cool. Yeah, I'd go Sniper. Easy. Nice, crossed over the 60 million mark. I like that. Where's my battery at? 62, not bad. Getting a little hot. I'm actually going to let that sleep just for a moment, cool down, refill my coffee. Oh yeah, it's a nice little combo. Let's see if it's cooling down any faster. Yeah, I got that too, Alan. I'm a Golf Clash professional, alright? That's true though, Breakfast. I gotta watch how much I drink, that's for sure. Oh, see, Jimmy, that's my nighttime ritual. Daytime, it's coffee and Golf Clash. A little green and a little ciggies. And then evening, it's whiskey and whatever I'm mixing my whiskey with in Golf Clash. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Just give it another minute or two. Once this thing starts overheating, it'll just power down, so I won't be able to play on it. I'd rather just give it 3 minutes and let it cool down. Yeah, Brendan, because I buy cheap whiskey. I'm a broke guy. I don't make a whole lot of money. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Jimmy. I've been there and kept playing. I'm sure we all... Well, that's because then your inhibitions are lower, so you're... Where you normally would be like, okay, I'm doing bad, I need to stop. You're like, I could do it, I could turn it around, and you can't. You can't. What's going on, James? I do have beer, too. I may pop one of those soon here. Finish this cup of coffee. Leftover from the Top Golf adventure last night. I didn't exactly play well, but I did win every single game, so that's good. Yeah, it feels better. You should be good for a while. All right, let's make sure I got the right clubs in for Tour 10. Yeah, I think we're going to go Spitfire, though. What's going on, Hal? Make sure it's downloaded. It is. Okay. I thought so. Are you going for it, Slayer? Brendan? And ready? Ready, set, go. That's awesome, James. I wish I could have stayed. But we had to leave when we left. We left here at 7:40 or so. And we finally got to start playing Top Golf at about 10. It's always like a 2-hour wait. So we went there, we logged in, signed in, and then we're gonna go katana here. Don't need quite the full power. Went and got food and bought a 6-pack, went back to the parking lot, got a little to drink, because it's super expensive there. And by the time we were ready, it was time to go in. It was 10 o'clock, and then we played for 2 hours. Thank you for the sub. Was it Jaina? I think it's That's what I saw. I missed it on the screen. Only glanced up a second. So I apologize if I'm wrong, but thanks for 7. Safe. It's not a bad play. If the wind is not headwind, I like the left, almost any wind condition. It's tricky, but it leaves you with a much nicer attempt at getting the albatross than over on this side. All right, we want to come down from max just a bit. Go about right here. Shouldn't push it too much, but it is going to push it on the bounce. Hopefully the grate doesn't kill me here. Well, it's okay. May have actually been a good thing. What's going on, Geek? The good thing about that green is even when it slopes, at least you almost always are falling off to the fringe, which is better than falling too far down the green and not being able to putt up it. So I expect him to make this shot. I expect to go to a shootout. I was going to say, especially if he's got the rapier. So you can keep that ball out of the wind. I believe this is going to be a tournament where rapier is going to definitely be the better wedge for most holes. Over Endbringer. A high-level Firefly is definitely also a good choice. I don't believe we're going to see a lot of holes here where you're going to be doing like a 20 or 30 yard wedge shot. It's going to mostly be right outside the green. This is probably my least favorite shootout hole. Not a fan of it. It's a tough one. I like it as a tournament hole because the wind is consistent and then you could find a spot and work with that spot. But this one is one of those where there's just better ways to play it depending on the wind. Pretty decent shot. See, he's frowning. Anything within 4 when you're 11-mile-an-hour wind on a shootout is really not bad. Didn't adjust enough. I usually have taken that shot with a power 3 ball. And I did about the measurement I would have done for a power 3 ball. What's going on, Don? Power 2, I was probably much closer to max than power 3, so should have been a bigger measurement. Time does get the better of you. Especially, 12 mile an hour wind adjustment with a sniper takes a minute. It's not like a 6 mile an hour with a extra mile where you got to just move 3 rings. What's going on, Mike? I don't know. I hated Tour 9, Hal. We're doing 10 now, though. We moved on from 8, playing some 10. Doing good, John. It's kind of a tricky one to just eyeball. Yeah, that's why. Stay up there, of course. That overplays quite a bit. Thought I left enough room, but I was wrong. Hal, that happens though, especially sometimes the first time you get into a new tour. It's like your trophies are lower, so you get easier matchups and you plow right through the beginning, but then they start pairing you up with the people that are really there, and it gets a lot harder. Well, at least he's safe. I gotta redo my drive. Hopefully the wind's still favorable. I was going to say, it always does this to me. Now I got headwind. So we're going to whip out a Kingmaker. We need a chance to catch this guy up. Hopefully he can get there. All right. That helps. That gives us a chance. Over there, from there, we have some kind of attempt at the pin. Hopefully he can't get very close. Yeah, this will be interesting, because if he wants to make the hop, he's going to need to overpower. Overpowering a wedge. Thank you, Bubba. Welcome to the channel. That was kind of some BS, I think. But oh well. He still doesn't have an easy shot at the pin. This is why this shot is so hard. We're going to come this way. Not a problem, Bubba. I enjoy doing it. Glad to have viewers. No, I mean that's one of the toughest greens to approach. It really is hard. And any wind is going to affect your ball bouncing, and then it's really hard to predict how to get that correct to get a chance to go in the hole. Every little spot makes the ball bounce in a totally different direction. Our drive certainly saved us, though. Went from a almost guaranteed loss bringing in the Kingmaker for a full OP shot was definitely the right move. It really depends on what you have. Most likely, you're going to want to use the Guardian instead of the Sniper, unless your Sniper's a decent level. At least level 7. If it's not, then your Guardian's probably the better bet. Man, your Guardian's a 7 too? Yeah, definitely go Guardian. When your Sniper gets to 8, it might be worth considering, just depending on your play style. I hate this hole for a shootout. I've lost more times than I can tell you on the better shot. Like, his shot was kind of ugly, the way that rolled in, and he got real nice and close. Like, the way it slowed down at the top there, usually if I slow down that much, it just goes straight down and goes like 4 yards away from the pin. See, they always get more gas than me coming at the hole. It's just like a guaranteed loss if I get this hole. Doesn't matter the wind or how I approach it, I'll always lose this hole. All right, trying to match. Ready, set, go. Like, I've lost almost all my trophies in 10. It's just been a bad week for me in 10. I was up to over 300. Little too far. Little too far. For what I'm going for on that shot. What's going on, Rusto? I mean, Brendan, I've had nights where I was like, you know, win 3, lose 1. I've had 6-0 streak on here. It's not that necessarily the course. Like, I know how to play these holes pretty well. Just kind of a little bit unlucky sometimes. It does happen. Luck is a real thing in life. People that don't believe in luck are just really lucky people, typically, in my opinion. I want to pull it back a little more. Over this cliff, it plays pretty heavy. Hopefully it was enough. I was at mid-club. Okay. Close. Yeah, that's true too, Jaina. There is definitely times I just cannot hit perfect, at least when it's talking, you know, like an overpower shot or a bunker shot or a rough iron shot. Typically non-overpowered shots, I'm pretty good. Boomer. Well, I appreciate you going through the trouble to get in. Thank you, Detlef. That shot that I just showed is the reason I play that drive short, because you can get a straight line to that rough instead of having to go and deal with that sand trap. It's a different approach, but I like it for anything other than tailwind. Straight tailwind, you can get really far down the fairway and get a decent approach with a thorn shot. But that's the way I like to do it with bad wind. Yeah, but I also feel like sometimes the game is generally just nice to you. I don't know, like, you know, Golf Clash swears they don't do anything to manipulate win percentages or anything, but I'm almost positive they do. And I don't think it's intentional or like sparked at any one player. I think it's built into the algorithms. Like, you know, if you're on a 4-game win streak, they're going to all of a sudden tweak it, make it a little harder for you to hit perfect, give your opponent the better wind direction, things like that. Yeah, exactly. They'll say that, but they don't tell you the other way around, that they give you, if you're on a major winning streak, they give you tough matchups, which, don't get me wrong, you can overcome them. That's why the greatest players still max. You know, they're beating the top replays and stuff. But for most of us, the game is going to manipulate you a little bit to kind of keep you at what your level really is. If I don't know, that makes the most sense to me is the way to put it. Like, I'm a high level player, but I'm not a max player, and I think it knows that. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Boomer, that's supposedly it's true, but like to the smallest percentage of a fraction. Like it would look round if you looked at it from space, but it's not perfectly spherical. They kind of exaggerate that. The Earth has a beer gut. I don't doubt that right now with the way we treat it. Oh, might as well start one. I was hoping we got a gold. No such luck. All right, if you're trying, ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be scary, but it would kind of defy the laws of physics to be perfectly spherical. With nothing, you know, there's very few things in this world that are perfectly spherical without being manipulated by an outside force, like intentionally to make it spherical. Damn great. Should still be fine, but it's not going to be in the hole. It's probably going to roll way to the bottom of the green. Yep. At least go on the fringe. That's how I usually do it, Don. Just don't get your hopes up. I have not had a good platinum chest that I've won yet. I've had a couple decent ones that were either free, like that first free one you get, for whatever reason, is awesome, but I think that's because you have nothing when you get that. The weekly league chest can be okay. I've had a few okay ones. Same with ones that you buy, they can be okay, but the ones I've won have never been good. Damn, I was hoping he went rough. It's nice to get a win without having to go to shootout once in a while, especially when you've been on a bad streak. But even if you win the rough, it's not a guaranteed win, so. Probably going to miss this because I lined it up right. Oh, thank God. My pin chests aren't good either. My best chests are usually silver chests or free chests. I don't know what the deal is, but that's where I get my best stuff. Oh, not me, James. I get the Thor like once a month in my shop. Yeah, that's crazy, Slayer. I need that kind of luck. Oh, damn. Gotta take this with the Goliath. Yeah, that's a loss. Yep, Torten is just kicking my butt right now. But got to keep playing it to figure out when it's going to stop kicking your butt. So hopefully soon here. Oh, I know that was a bad shot. I don't normally take that shot that way, but 10 mile an hour straight tailwind. See, that should have kept rolling. If physics were accurate, I think that would have kept going. See, but most of my guys have been like this guy. Just regular old, you know, there's nothing significant about his ranking or anything. See, I can play that shot almost any wind condition, but direct tailwind, that much of it at least, I can't make the adjustment for. I can't just underpower 10 mile an hour wind. And I mean, you should only get that one wind direction technically, like 1 out of every 4-ish times. What's going on, Alessandro? Oh, I'm not afraid, Cristo. I go up and down. It happens. I know these holes well enough that it's not... Now I'm going to go for the second shot. I'm going to go Katana. Want to make sure we got enough power. Yeah, I'm confident I will go up again before I get in trouble, is basically the moral of the story. I don't know what hole 4 is offhand, Boomer. Not bad. I'd like to be closer. I don't think there's enough decimals in that number to be correct. Probably need 3 or 4 more. Especially considering you're measuring those said numbers with, you know, a ring that's half an inch across. Depending on the screen size you're using. Oh, I won, but it was only 2 of us, but I did win every single game. My best score was 260 in... I forget what the game was called. It was like Quick Approach or something like that. We had 3 shots at one target, 3 shots at another target, 3 shots at another target. What's going on, Santos? Doing all right, you? See, again, kind of an ugly shot. Totally different ball roll. Watch him be like within a yard. I don't believe that's actually possible, DZ. I don't think anybody can cheat and affect your game. Other than by disconnecting kind of things. Oh, son of a... That's some shit right there. That's some shit. No, my tablet got too hot and just died on me. And I loaded it up on my phone real quick and it already had disconnected me and I lost the coins. Frickin' BS. Galaxy Tab S2. I'm watching the replay now. It did save my replay, so I'm seeing where I end up. I may have just lost fairly outright, so... So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll show you guys this replay as soon as I load it up here. Mine came in right where you really want it to and slowed down right before it rolled back onto the green. And I'm guaranteeing you I lost by like 0.2 or something. I can't see that part. I just get pissed that, like, a tablet can overheat just playing a game before your battery dies. It should be the other way around. Your battery, like, if you were charging it and plugged in and playing for like 4 hours, you know, I could understand. But I'm at an hour and a half of just playing, not charging or anything, and it overheats. All right, so this is the shot. Note how the ball just like comes to almost a dead stop at the top here. Really shouldn't do that. That should have just kept on rolling at a really nice curve right to the hole. Instead, I lost by, you know, half a square or something like that. That's all right. It's just because it's going to let me go on like a 22 game win streak soon and just crush 10. Really, though, that's unbelievable, and I've lost all of my trophies in 10. Like, that's just some seriously bad luck to go down that much. Over the course of days, it's not like I've just sat once on a bad day and lost it all. It's been like over the course of 4 days now that I just can't get more than a win here or there. It's a little bit of a risk, but if we can be safe here, it's a good measurement. This shot that I'm taking has a much higher chance to fall than going on the other side of the bunker. So the hope is he goes right, can't make the play, and I can get mine, and we can get a free win. That's the hope. Yeah, see, that's what happened to me in the beginning of Tour 9 as well. Not even the beginning. That happened to me a bunch of times in Tour 9. Yeah, that's true, but I can still lose my coins, and that's what I really care about. Because when you go on the win streaks, the trophies just go up like super fast out of nowhere. And I do have some trophies to clean up on lower tours too. So it actually could be in my benefit to have lost my trophies unintentionally, so I can go back and clean up the other tours. And I didn't do it on purpose, so it's not really cheap. Because I don't like people that do trophy dump. But if you're not doing it on purpose, it's not dumping. It's just losing them. Close. Close, but not in. People do it all the time, Slayer. Either usually the biggest reason is so they can clean up lower tours. But yeah, easier matchups. Like, I could go dump all my trophies from 7 and 8 as long as I still have enough to play 10, which I should. And then my trophies are lower, so my matchups in 10 should be easier. That's kind of the theory. But I don't want to do that. I want to earn where I'm at in the game realistically, so I know where I truly stand. Of course he makes it. This is what I'm talking about. This game, man. When it does not want you to win, you don't. Pretty much plain and simple. See, I don't want to touch 9 because I just finished it. I've got Tour 5 needs 1 win. And Tour 2, the glorious Tour 2, because I skipped right past it. That's the one that's going to be, you know, besides Tour 1, it doesn't get harder than trying to recover your trophies from a past tour. Later, geek. Well, yeah, but you still gotta... You got against the replays, it's really damn hard. It's really damn hard. So, we should be able to Quasar this one. Looks like a good distance for the bounce. Still hot. Still hot. Stop. Of course. Of course. See, this guy's, you know, nothing special. 51% won. Only made it to the weekend in 1 expert. And I guarantee you he wins this hole. Bounced way further up on the pad. So he should have been way further, but nope. We'll see. Of course not. Just awful. This is unbelievable. Like, I wish I had it documented, but it's pretty damn terrible, the streak that has been happening. And it's been a long time since I've experienced a streak that lasted for days. Usually if I have a bad streak, I turn it off. The next day I come back, things are fine. Yeah, I mean, people do it, but I get it too. There's times it's like, man, it wasn't really a good game. You know, you either get robbed or the other person gets really damn lucky. Like, a big part of my losses have been like great shots that go in and my perfect misses, you know, things like that. It's really hard to stomach. Could have gone more overpower. We'll see how my opponent does, because this is going to be a tough shot for him. Especially if he keeps the Quasar. Okay. A little easier. Still ain't a gimme, bro. I gotta take a hell of a shot here. Hell of a shot. Not even close to enough. Get off the rough. You would hope, but doesn't always work like that. I've seen some crazy things happen. All it takes is for me to miss this next shot, really. And he's making a smart play. If he can make his measurement correct and hit fairway first and not go straight into the rough, he should get across and he should have a shot to the pin. Gonna be a rough one, but I still gotta make this. I really hate this green. Really hate this green. It like just takes away your ball guide. And it's a crazy downhill shot. Like, I would love if I could just play the roll there, it would be fine, but it destroys your ball guide for some reason. It won't show you the roll like most greens do. Watch him make this too. Just watch. At the very least, I almost guarantee he'll be like safe. Nice and easy. Look at this. What did I tell you? Told you, when it wants you to lose, you're just gonna lose. I've gone down 16 million coins just today, Hal. Just today. I am. But this is also why I put my bankroll where it was before I started 10. I'll stomach it for the practice. You know, that's kind of the thing I feel. Until it gets to the point where I need to drop back to 9 again, which I will do at like 60 million. Probably should have just played a damn origin ball there. Probably would have been worth it, but... Oh, I don't play like this with real money in anything. This is a video game. This is free money. I don't care. I'll make it back. Hopefully a nice tournament finish. Be right back to where I started. I do not have the Endbringer in for this tour. I have the Rapier. I like that, huh? He gets all the way up next to the pin. I didn't see what he drove with. Did anybody notice what driver he was using? I'm curious. Because I did full top and full overpower with the same ball, and I couldn't get that far. Fucking great. Oh, it's hilarious. Can't catch a break right now. Probably. I've got a Thor hammer in though. Thor hammer 5. I believe I have more topspin the APOC 3s. I should have been on the green too. I don't know why I wasn't. I don't know if maybe he just had a little more tailwind than me or what the deal is. I wasn't paying that close attention. But it is what it is. Definitely hard to go back to the phone from the tablet. Now that I've gotten used to the tablet, it's so small. Perfect feels like it's so hard to hit now. Interesting. Just ball angle probably then, so it catches more air or something like that, or stays under the wind, one of the two. All right, I like my chances here finally. I'll still probably make it, but you know. And this is not an easy putt. This is unbelievable. This is freaking unbelievable. Well, I can already tell you it's going in because I missed, so it's going in. Probably on a great. No, hell, I'm serious, man. This is like a 4 or 5 day streak now that it's just been like this. So a break hasn't been the answer. At least he didn't make it. At least we still got a chance. Yeah, I mean, I don't censor myself, but I typically don't swear until it is deserved. So it takes a lot to get me to start laying bombs. Bet you it's the lottery hole. Nope. I can be at times, Hal. I think I made Golf Clash mad when I went on my win streak where I won like 6 in a row and then was like win 2 or 3, lose 1, win 2 or 3, lose 1 for like most of a night. And then this started happening. It's beatable. Normally I'd want something like here, but with the wind I'm pulling up to about there. Even though it's at min, we do a full measurement because the wind plays heavy. 7, so I need a little more. Should be close. If I don't win this one, it is definitely the end of the stream. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, we won one. Yay. Yay. Only after dropping 20 million coins. That's all it took. 6 straight losses, I think. They just got me back for my 6-game win streak. Now things will probably turn back to just normal. 1 for 1 or so, you know. Up and down, but back to normal. 6-game lose streak had to have evened it back up. Not a fan of this hole with headwind. But the way I play it, about in there. So we want to come about in there. It's a little overpower, a little curl. And I'd rather hit great right. A little too much backspin with that amount of headwind. You'd like to be up close to the end there, but that's still all right. You got to be able to keep it light. If you get too worked up and too serious, the losing streak will never end. You got to be able to just keep take the punches and just roll with it. And eventually it will turn around. As long as your bankroll can support the tour. If not, just drop down a tour. If I had lost another 2 or 3 in a row, I probably would have dropped down to 9. So that way, if I did keep losing, I'd be okay. If you knew how hot the sun is here, you would understand why you don't want to be a roofer. You know, we're a mile up higher than everybody, or most people anyways, so there is less atmosphere to break down the sun rays, so the UV index is very, very high. And it's not uncommon to be 95 degrees in the summer here. So between those two combinations, that's a good shot. Between those two combinations, it is a tough job. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a salesman. It's not my favorite line of work, for sure. I'd rather do physical labor than that. Still trying to figure out what I really want to do with the rest of my life. But sales is not it in any fashion. I might be good at it, but that doesn't mean I like it. Are you freaking kidding me? That's seriously unbelievable. Bet you his great goes in. Thank God. I was going to be so mad. But still, should have been a free win there. That ball was in the air so little that if anything, I should have missed right. Like, that was kind of some crap. Oh, not a fan of this shootout either. At least he gets to go first. Tough win for it as well. I go rough bump on this hole. Either side, just kind of depending on the wind. Since it's mostly just headwind, I'm going to go... Look at this unbelievable crap. That should have not been anywhere near that. I go on the right side unless it's too hard to measure going left and right. So we're at mid here. Not even close. Told you, 1 for 1. Alright, gonna be the last hole here. This atrocious stream that I hope nobody that wasn't here live, or at least I hope nobody that doesn't know me finds this, because if this is the first stream they see, they may not continue watching me. So I'm saying, I'm not getting people that are like out of this world impressive or anything. But it doesn't matter. Just can't catch wins right now. Yeah, I don't need to be like 2 and 12 though to prove I'm human. Actually, I'm doing... That's going to be trouble. least I should have the tailwind for the recovery shot, but would like to just have the edge here. What's going on, Aaron? Oh, gotta love it. Hopefully he doesn't make this. It's all good if he doesn't make this. So I'll still get my birdie. Still have a chance at eagle. I just know the odds are very, very small with this shot. Close. Off a million miles. Are you fucking kidding me? Unbelievable. Yeah, that's it, guys. There will be no more games. I have never seen so much crap just be unbelievably wrong. Yeah, of course you want to play again. Yeah, I mean, what? We missed like 3 perfects with ring arounds, which should not happen. Just not going my way. Golf Clash is seriously, I don't know what they want from me, but that is some crap. Down 24 million in one stream. And it's not like we played bad. It was just butcher shit all over the place. A couple bad holes, but a couple is going to happen. I appreciate y'all being here. At least there was people to witness the crap that I have dealt with. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm going to do some things, reset the mind, do some of that, and come in off stream and get back up to 100 million. But we will see you guys later. I do plan on uploading a brief tourney guide, hopefully today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. But, you know, it'll be a rough one for pre-tourney, not knowing the wins and all that good jazz. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up if you could. Even though it sucked, hit the thumbs up. And we'll catch you later.